Hi and welcome back to my channel, Sunshine Marina. So today's video is something a little bit different. I'm going to be unboxing a box from A Box of Stories. I entered a giveaway on Twitter. I'm United by Books, which is part of United by Pop, and I completely forgot about it, and then I got a message saying that I won. I never win giveaways, so yeah, I'm super happy that I won it, so thank you very much. So this isn't sponsored in any way, I just thought it'd be fun to unbox my box of stories. So yes, for those of you who don't know, this is a company in the UK, and in each of their boxes you can choose different options, but there is 4 books, mystery books that you don't know, and I don't know what's in here yet. There's paper, but if you see here, this is kind of their mission statement here. So there's 77 million books are destroyed in the UK every single year, and 83% of those books are pulped before they've even been read. We want to save these amazing books from being lost in time forever. Every box you get saves 4 amazing books, and you discover 4 incredible authors. So yeah, thank you for helping us with that mission. I really love what they stand for. It's a really great kind of mission, saving books from being destroyed and never being read. So yes, and also discovering authors I've never read, or books I might not have actually picked up otherwise. So I was given an option of what box to choose. I went for the crime thriller mystery box. So each of these books are in relation to crime thriller mystery novels. There's a mixed one which includes different genres and a non-fiction. There's like historical fiction, there's like YA. They've just done an exclusive kind of one-off sci-fi box. I think they're testing it. What else? I said YA, fiction. I don't know if there's a romance one, but there's different themes. There's a bit something for everyone. And yeah, I believe it starts on $16.99 the box, because it depends on which one you're doing. But yeah, so let's just open up and actually see what books I've got here. I'm excited, super excited. So I'm gonna put the box out. The first one I have here is A Tapping at My Door by David Jackson. Never heard of this before. Let's see the blurb. So there's a killer in the loose and you won't see him coming. A woman at home in Liverpool is disturbed by a persistent tapping at her back door. Sounds a bit creepy. She's unnerved to discover the culprit is a raven and tries to shoo it away, which is when the killer strikes. DS Nathan Cody, still bearing the scars of an uncovered mission that went horrifying wrong, is put on the case, but as flashbacks from his past begin to intrude, Cody realises he's battling not just a murderer, but his own inner demons too, and then the killer strikes again, and Cody realises the threat isn't to the people of Liverpool after all, it's to the police. So yeah, it sounds like a crime, like police thriller type book. It's quite a big paperback. Probably when I put it next to the other ones you'll see, but yeah, I've never heard of this at all. So the price should be like $12.99. So I mean, it is a really good deal, these boxes. And I love the fact that it's obviously linking into Edgar Allan Poe's The Raven. So yeah, this sounds super interesting. I'm gonna quickly check Goodreads and kind of see what sort of ratings it has. So on Goodreads, it's got an average of 3.96 across 2,329 ratings. So yeah, it's not a very well known book, I suppose, so it'll be really interesting to see. It sounds like a decent kind of thriller. And it says here that on here that's a DS Nathan Cody #1, so it sounds like it's the first one in like a series of crime detective novels by the looks of it. So that's interesting, so enjoy this then. Yeah, there'll be other ones I suppose, so that's fun. The next one is All the Beautiful Lies by Peter Swanson. I've definitely, the kind we're killing, I've seen that cover. I definitely seen that cover somewhere, but I've not heard of this one either. So let's see. In a dark and brilliant guessing game of a novel, Peter Swanson once again displays his unique gift for reprising and refreshing mystery writing's greatest tropes. On the eve of his college graduation, Harry is called home by stepmother Alice to their house on the Maine coast, following the unexpected death of his father. But who really is Alice, her father's much younger second wife? In a brilliant split narrative, Peter Swanson teases out the stories and damage that lie in her past, and as her story entwines with Harry's in the present, things go increasingly dark and threatening. Will Harry be able to see any of it clearly through the fog of his own confused feelings? Oh, so it sounds like the stepmother is not who she says she is. Love thrillers like that as well. Yeah, this again should have been $12.99, so again a good deal. Let me check on Goodreads. So on Goodreads, it has an average of 3.62, so it's not quite as high ratings as A Tapping at My Door, but this is across 13,198 ratings, so this one seems to be more well known. But yeah, I will be interested. It sounds really interesting. I kind of like thrillers, mysteries where like you don't know if somebody's hiding something, so that sounds really interesting. Looking forward to that one. Next, it is Playing Dead by Julia Harevillen. Best-selling of Black-Eyed Susans. I don't know this author again, so yeah, discovering a new author that I haven't read before. So this one, Dear Tommy, I spent most of my life searching for you. I believe you are my daughter. Just after her father's death, Tommy receives a letter from a stranger. The woman claims that Tommy is her biological daughter, kidnapped as a baby over 30 years ago. Interesting. Then she is approached by a journalist who claims to know about her past, but can she trust him? Unsure what to believe, Tommy sets out to discover the truth about her identity, and as explosive secrets emerge, she realises it's not just her life that's in danger. Sounds very interesting, and mystery. Supposedly kidnapped. Yeah, sounds good. And this one should have been $7.99. Let me check out on Goodreads. So on Goodreads, this has an average of 3.54 across 6,245 ratings. So yeah, I mean, it's, again, it seems like all of these so far are pretty much in the 3 kind of star realm. So good thriller books. Yes, I am intrigued as well by this one. That sounds really good. And now, see, this is what I mean. The first two are really tall paperbacks, and that this one is smaller. It really annoys me when paperbacks are different sizes. I don't know if anyone else gets annoyed by that. I don't know why there isn't a standard size. Yes, the last one is The Travellers by Chris Pavone. Ooh, it sounds good. There's a Netflix show. Is it The Travellers? I think it's called The Travellers. I've been watching it. It sounds really good, but it's probably not linked at all. But again, I don't know this author, so this will be a new to me author as well. So this one, the pulse racing international thriller of the year. Meet Will Rhodes, a travel writer recently married, barely solvent, his idealism rapidly giving way to disillusionment, and the worry that he's living the wrong life. Then one night in Argentina, a beautiful woman makes him an offer he can't refuse. Soon Will's bad choices and dark secrets take him across Europe, from a Bordeaux chateau to a midnight raid in Paris, from a Dublin dive bar to a mega yacht in the Mediterranean, an isolated cabin perched on the cliffs of Iceland. As Will is drawn further into a tangled web of international intrigue, it becomes clear that the network of deception ensnaring him is part of an immense and deadly conspiracy with terrifying global implications, and that the people closest to him may pose the greatest threat of all. Again, that sounds really, really interesting. I like the fact that it's obviously going across different locations. I love kind of travelling through books. So yes, it sounds like, yeah, he's part of some organisation, doing some things, quite intriguing. And yeah, again, this one, $7.99, so definitely, the box is definitely worth it. I'm going to check it on Goodreads. So in Goodreads, it has an average of 3.59 rating of course 909 ratings. So yeah, it seems like in the general average Goodreads public, they're more or less around the same sort of ratings, these. And yes, they all sound really, really good. I'm really happy with these. I also like the fact that they all seem to be each a different type of thriller. So this is like some sort of like spy thriller, yeah, like mystery, like a detective one. Yeah, they all seem like a different type of thriller. It's really, really good. I'm so happy that I won this. I'll need to read these and actually see how good the books are. But yes, I think I would definitely buy one of these boxes one time. And yeah, so there's a little leaflet, box of stories. Yes, so it's saying that you can change your subscription box. You can pause anytime. You can choose a box frequency and unlock a surprise gift every third box. So yeah, they sound like a really great company. I love kind of what they stand for, kind of trying to stop books being destroyed and pulped. So yes, it's really good, kind of more sustainability buying these ones. And yes, I'm really excited to read these. I'll need to let you know once I do how they get on. But yes, so thank you very much. Yes, thank you, United by Books and Pop and a box of stories for winning the giveaway. Thank you for sending me this. This is amazing. Just need to go ahead and read them. And yeah, let me know if you've gotten any boxes from a box of story and what you thought of the books in them. And if you've read any of these books, I'd like to hear kind of what you thought. And yeah, thank you. And yeah, comment, like, subscribe, and I will hopefully see you in the next one. Bye.